Ice cream is my favorite thing in the entire world. That connects to my computer over USB, and I wrote a little wrapper to their command line utility to basically control it in Python. So speed, I'm setting the speed at which I want it to transition from color to color, and then if I set a color to, for instance, red, oops, 255, red 255, green 0, blue 0, it will, over the course of 5,000 milliseconds, turn red. So now I have a Python script that I can control this with. The next thing that I have to do is write an app for this so that Alyson can control it remotely. Here's what I've got. So I made a really, I would hesitate to call it an API because it's very clunky, but basically I can set an alarm expiration time in minutes by hitting a URL. So I'll just say, like, you know, my domain set alarm minutes equals 35 or something like that. And if I do that now, I'm going to set an alarm for 10 minutes. And then I run my Python script on this side. And here, let's do that again. Let's set this, turn this off. I just had to catch it really quick to shut it off. But if we run the script, it reaches out and says, oh, there's an alarm that expires in 579 seconds. So the light starts coming on very dimly. And this is every 10 seconds it'll pull. So a future version of this should use something like WebSockets, but this is kind of quick and dirty. It'll pull every 10 seconds to find out, you know, if the alarm has changed or if there's a new alarm or something like that. And the light will change along with that. The other problem here is that right now this is the way that humans perceive brightness of lights is not linear. I really need to be using a logarithmic scale for this. I'm not. It's linear right now, which is why the light appears to get really bright much faster than it should. So that's something that needs to get fixed. But if I switch over here again and I say set alarm minutes equals 1 minute, I'll have to cut some of this out so that you guys don't have to sit here and watch this for a minute. But this is updated now to the alarm will expire in 53 seconds. I'm going to pause this and we're going to do some video magic so you don't have to wait for 40 seconds. Okay, now the alarm, here's a bug, in fact. It's pulling every 10 seconds, right? But it's currently got 11 seconds left. This will work, but it's not working the way that it should. So it says now an alarm that expires in 0.8 seconds. And now you saw everything happen. So when there's 10 seconds left, the light will turn green. And then once the alarm completely expires, it'll flash red and blue like police. That's actually one of the examples from the device. These numbers are all wrong. You know, in reality, you'd be looking at times, especially with a sous vide, which is what this will be intended for, of like multiple hours. So this would be something that you'd say maybe turn green when there's 20 minutes left, turn yellow when there's 5 left, and then flash when it's expired or something like that. This is really just for demonstration purposes. Anyway, that's what it is. I still have to write an app for this, which I'll use Cordova, so it will only take, you know, it'll be really, really quick. But I think Alyson might actually murder me if we don't go to get dinner soon. So there it is. Bye. Second favorite thing.